chappal is a popular handcrafted chappals of Maharashtra. To revive this art beyond Maharashtra, Harshwardhan Patwardhan founded India's first brand called Chappers to focus on the Kolhapuri chappal and making it fashionable, comfortable, and customizable on a large scale. Hello everyone, this is Prasha Tiwari for SME Futures, and today we are with the founder of Chappers, Harshwardhan Patwardhan, to know what inspired him to create such bespoke brand. Could you please tell us a bit about yourself and your brand, how you started?
So, Chappers is a footwear tech brand. We are in the footwear tech industry, and what we do, the core of it is we design really cool footwear. Mostly Kolhapuri chappals, loafers, custom shoes, all that kind of stuff. And we give customers the ability to customize on those designs. So customers can customize their accessories, put initials, change different colors, change the sole, and we deliver it in the fastest amount of time. That is the core of what we do. So it started in the UK. I was studying in the UK. I was doing my MBA there. And I was wearing Kolhapuri chappals there. Since college, I've always been wearing Kolhapuri chappals. So I gifted a few of my British friends also Kolhapuri chappals. Some Spanish friends I gifted Kolhapuri chappals, and they loved it. But they were like, "यार अच्छा है, लेकिन comfort नहीं है." So they wanted some comfort. They wanted different colors in it. So that is where it all started rolling in my mind, is what I think. Because when I came back, I started working with my dad, and my dad has a transport business. So it is a very traditional, it is a big business, but it is very traditionally managed, and it is, what can you say, not very interesting. I found it very boring. So I was like, I want to do something interesting. So that is when the Kolhapuri chappal potential struck me. So I was out with my friends when I was back then, and I was wearing a pair of Kolhapuri chappals and a leather jacket. So both are made out of leather, but the leather jacket was so soft and the Kolhapuri chappal was so hard. That kind of hit me. That yaar aisa kyun? So I started researching on leather. So I went to a few tanneries. I went to Agra, Kanpur, Kolkata, and I studied leather for a month or so. I stayed in those tanneries, I learned the process, and that is when I found out that you could actually make Kolhapuris in the same leather as the leather jacket, but just that no one had made it. So the next step was going out to factories and finding those karigars to make a few chappals. So I went to Kolhapur, found a few karigars, and got a few samples made, distributed them amongst friends and family. And these were like super cool neon colored Kolhapuris, orange colored, red colored, and people were like, yeah, this is fantastic. So they had the comfort now, they had the look of a Kolhapuri, and they had so many colors to choose from. So then I think just the orders just started coming, because I didn't even have a name for the brand back then. But I just started taking orders. That is how it all started.
What challenges did you face while building this brand?
Challenges? I think the number one challenge I faced was I had no footwear background at all. I didn't know what a chappal was made out of. I just had passion for those Kolhapuri chappals because I loved wearing them. But I did not know a single thing about them. That was the biggest challenge. Neither did I know anyone in the footwear industry. Neither did I have any funds. These were the issues. But I think once I started, one of the biggest issues was getting a good team together. I think that was the biggest issue. Second issue was getting good manufacturing people, as in good karigars. Because see, one issue was that the Kolhapuri was never made in professional factories. It was always, and it is still always being made in Kolhapur in these small huts. No machines, nothing. And I didn't want that traditional manufacturing. I wanted great quality. I wanted a very professional manufacturing setup. So I think getting those people on board and training them to my kind of vision was also a big barrier.
Pandemic has disrupted many businesses. I wanted to understand how your company was started in 2014. How did you overcame this difficult time, and what was the strategy you have, you applied that you are still surviving and working
Right.
towards it?
So it was a very tough phase for everyone, I think. Even our team members, even me, everyone was in a dilemma. When will this end? If this will end? If this is the end of the world? Everyone was having all of these questions, right? But I think over a period of time, we realized that this is not the end of the world. Things will be good again. And we started working on some revolutionary things, which is when we came out with our first virtual footwear customizer, because we thought that getting stores out might not be the best decision right now, but if you could get out something which through which people can customize footwear on their phones, it would completely revolutionize not only the footwear industry but overall fashion industry. I would say the future of fashion industry is customization. So in Corona, in COVID, I think we survived because of that.
Sure. So sustainable footwear is the need of the day. Looking at a
Correct.
current climate change, how are brands in footwear adopting or moving towards it?
See, sustainable, this, sustainable that is a very abused word, I would say. So generally, sustainable means in the fashion industry, as I've seen it, is non-leather. People think leather is not sustainable, but I am of a contradictory opinion. I think leather is the most sustainable you can ever get. Most sustainable material you can ever get. Because, see, if you go to a Zara or any footwear brand which doesn't make leather footwear, that is basically PU, polyurethane. So once you wear that shoe, you throw it out in the garbage, that shoe is going to stay in the earth's surface at least for 1,000 years. So would you call that sustainable? If you throw out a pair of chappers today, it will degrade in like a month. So we have to introspect what sustainable is. I think people have abused that word to profitability. So I see Chappers as a global brand. I think we would have a very cool high-tech factory wherein we would specialize in mass customization. Mass customization is a model that we've developed wherein we say that we have all the parts ready. So the shoe is not a custom-made order for us. For you as a consumer, it is custom-made. But for us, all the color combinations, child parts are ready. So for example, if a shoe has 10 parts, all the 10 parts are ready in all the colors. So for us, we just have to join, and that is a very smart and a fast process. So I think we would have a very high-tech mass customization backend, and our front end would consist of franchisees and good retailers, as in good shoe stores, good fashion stores, which would showcase our products. So that would be the front end. I think in the next 5 years, we would like to be present in 350 malls in India. India's good 350 malls. We would like to be present in all of those 350 malls and then move out of India. So I think we would like to be a global brand, because this is a very revolutionary model which the world would love to experience.
Thank you so much, Harshwardhan, for your time
Thank you, Prachi.
and inspiring us with your inspiring story. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.